Hey y'all, I'm Jesse Priest, and you're watching Retro Couch Sessions. I'm here with my buddy Phillip David Harris. How you doing?
Hey brother, good to be here, man. Thank you.
So I've known Phillip for a while now. We've wrote some stuff together, and I knew we had to get him on the show as soon as possible. And it's awesome that this is our 11th episode, I believe. So welcome to number 11, buddy.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
So tell me a little bit about this first song.
This first song is called Barking at the Moon, and it actually came to me yesterday morning, like I told you. You know, that term barking at the moon, you know, I've heard that, God, probably 1,000 times, I guess, over the years, and I thought, okay, I'm going to try to make that into a song. And so as I was just kind of like going throughout the day, words just kept coming and lyrics, and I pieced it together. And it was crazy because, like, I guess last night, pretty late, I finally got the melody figured out and played it. And like I said, on the way here, I kept playing it in my head, making sure I wouldn't mess up.
Yeah. Well, you got to do that. I mean, I've messed up my own stuff at a gig before, and people were like, "Didn't you write that?" And I'm like, give me a break, man. I've wrote a lot of things in my life. Right. So we're going to go now and let you play that song.
Finally hit me like a ton of bricks that you were never coming back. It was the first time in my life my soul had a heart attack. And I remember feeling empty as a grave on a lonely hill that was dug and then forgotten and probably never will be filled. When you gave up on me, I gave up on me too. These days I sit in this haunted house thinking about you. I don't get out, I don't go nowhere, 'cause I'm chained to the bitter truth. Like a dog in a backyard locked in a pen, barking at the moon. Barking at the moon. Just like a thief, you slipped away and took everything I had. But you left the hollow shell of a man on the brink of going mad. And I'm hanging on to the good memories, even though our love is dead. But tonight I'll hit rewind with that button in my head. When you gave up on me, gave up on me too. These days I sit in this haunted house thinking about you. I don't get out, I don't go nowhere, 'cause I'm chained to the bitter truth. Like a dog in a backyard locked in a pen, barking at the moon. Barking at the moon.
So tell me a little bit about this second song that you've done, that you're going to do for us.
The next one is called Scars on My Heart. And I wrote that, I think it's just going through, you know, I guess everybody's went through lost love at one time, and you've been hurt, and you know, you kind of get scars built up emotionally, and that's kind of where that song came from. I've seen other people get hurt in relationships, and people breaking up who I knew and were close to, and people divorcing, and so it's just, I guess, the culmination of seeing a lot of people go through heartbreak, and kind of the same thing is, you know, I heard the lyrics "scars on my heart" in my head, and sometimes I write a song from start to finish. This one I actually wrote backwards. I heard the hook at the end and then come up with a line before that and then come up with a line before that. It's kind of crazy how it works. I guess there's no right way to write a song. You just never know.
That's what I tell people a lot of the time too.
Right.
It comes to me or it won't.
Right. Absolutely.
But all right, here we're gonna let y'all hear this song, and we'll be right back.
Years have went by, yet nothing has changed. I'm still in love and probably insane. Love's burning light, left in the dark. And that left one hell of a mark. Broken but mended, it still beats just fine. And if you could see it, you'd recognize the signature from the one that I blame. Those scars on my heart spell your name. According to friends, I hide it well. I wear a fake smile, so it's hard to tell. But you made it suffer too many times. I'll soak it in homemade moonshine. Broken but mended, it still beats just fine. And if you could see it, you'd recognize the signature from the one that I blame. Those scars on my heart spell your name. Those scars on my heart spell your name.
I want to thank you for performing these songs for us today. And now we'll talk a little bit about you. So this is Phillip David Harris. You can find you on Facebook.
Yep.
Just Phillip David Harris.
Yep.
And you can also find your music on iTunes, right?
Yeah.
Spotify.
Yeah, I've got an album on there. It's really an EP. It's a 5-song EP we done back in 2005, and I think it's available pretty much everywhere.
All right, yeah. So tell me a little bit about your backstory. Where did you come from? Music always been a thing, or?
Well, my daddy was a Pentecostal holiness preacher, and so I was raised in church, and we always had really good musicians and singers, and I just kind of picked it up. There was a couple of guys that played guitar, and I asked them if they'd show me some chords, and they were like, yeah. And from there, it just, kept gradually progressing, and then I kind of hit a plateau, and I wanted to play bass, and so I learned to play bass for years, and then I went back to the guitar, and just always enjoyed, I guess, making my own music and writing my own lyrics, you know. Yeah. But it really started in 2002 or 2003. That's when I decided I really want to do this.
That's good. That's a good thing, though. I'm glad because you got some great songs, man.
Man, thank you so much. You
Everything
do too,
I've
brother.
heard. I appreciate it.
Big fan of yours.
I'm a big fan of yours.
Awesome.
So we can talk about Banner on here?
Yeah,
Is that
absolutely.
cool? So tell us a little bit about that.
A couple of years ago, my old producer that produced the album, a couple of years ago, he said, "Hey, man," he said, "I want to get you an interview with Banner Music." And I was like, "Yeah, absolutely." And so they set up a date and a time, and I went up there and interviewed with them, and we got to talking. And with me living in Alabama, you know, I'm not that far from Nashville, but we just kind of come to the agreement that I would write songs and send them, you know, record them at the house and send them to them. And if they liked them, you know, they'd publish them and I'd sign a contract on them. And it's pretty cool, man. And so I've been doing that with them for a couple of years and been very blessed to have 7 songs signed with them.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's a great accomplishment there,
Man, I'm
for
real proud, yeah.
We're proud of you.
Thank you, brother.
An Alabama boy making
Alabama
it out.
proud, that's right.
That's right.
Absolutely.
But yeah, we had a lot of fun up in Nashville with Banner Music at the
We sure
songwriter round y'all did.
I was glad you come up there,
Yeah,
man.
that was fun.
Absolutely.
Maybe one day we can get up there and do a retro couch session kind of thing for that.
Right on, that'd be awesome.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I'd love that.
So tell the folks out there if they want to like find you and out and at a gig or something. You got any way?
Yeah, I got a big show coming up June the 5th at the Sugar Creek Supper Club in Hayden, Alabama. And you can go to their website, sugarcreeksupperclub.com, and reserve your tickets for that. And it's just going to be a solo show, just me and an acoustic. And I'm real excited about that. So hopefully we'll have some people reserve some tickets and come on out.
Yeah, that'll be awesome. And it's a cool venue. Like
Yes,
it's really
yes.
cool.
It's like a listening room type environment.
Yeah, for sure. So if you want to get out and get away from all this pandemic stuff and hear some good music, June 5th.
They'll have social distancing that night too, so it'll be a safe way to come out and, you know, hear some good music.
Well, that'll be awesome. Well, I really appreciate you coming and being on the show.
Man, thank you. Means a lot, brother.
Yes, sir. Well, we want to ask y'all if you would to like, subscribe, comment, and if you are a friend or somebody's a musician, reach out to me on Facebook. It's Jesse Priest, or you can reach us here on YouTube or message Daniel Harvison on his Facebook, and we'll hook you up with a retro couch session like we did today for my buddy Phillip. But thank y'all for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.